screenplay I wrote 20 years ago, and it did get me my first Hollywood agent, and it opened up a few doors in a nice way. But I never actually made a sale. But anyway, it was kind of like a nice start, and it was a real experience writing it. And I absolutely adore Dostoevsky, and I had some nice praise from some industry people. So I thought now that this other version is going to be on TV soon, I thought, well, I just won't be outdone, you know? I'm going to get mine in there first, so here it goes. I'm going to read about 3 or 4 very quick excerpts from it.
Incredible strings. So, acoustic, big round body.
I'm sorry.
Quiet him down.
Okay. Imagine an exterior, an equestrian monument, sunset. A sword-wielding warrior sits on a rearing horse. The statue is larger than life size. Raskolnikov sits at the plinth of the statue. He holds a long piece of blue yarn, which he fumbles with, attempting to undo some knots. And Raskolnikov mumbles to himself, saying, "And the giants of our age, the hypocrites, the vultures, is it so wrong to destroy them? Is it so insane to exterminate? Why does morality always have to be there to cripple us? The closer we come to a dream come true, the greater is our resistance." And he clutches the yarn to his chest, then he stands, and beyond him and the statue is the Neva River, and in the background is St. Isaac's Cathedral. That's snippet number 1. That's actually before the 2 murders that take place. I'm sorry. There's a character in the novel who is named Svidrigailov, and he is an aristocrat, an elderly aristocrat who has had a very debauched life. And in many ways he's extremely amoral, and also possibly drove a young girl, a teenage girl, to her death. But he is very blithe about all that his life has added up to. And he has this scene where, his wife has just died, and he has a discussion with Raskolnikov. And he says, "By the way, although my wife is dead, I've been visited by her on no less than 3 occasions. Raskolnikov says, "Since her death?" And he says, "Yes. Once she wanted to tell my fortune. I was frightened and ran away. Another time she came to show off a new dress she was wearing. The last time we chatted, I told her I wanted to remarry, and she said, 'Oh, darling, such a one you are.' And then she left. Women." Raskolnikov says, "You need help." And Svidrigailov says, "People assume if you see ghosts, you're sick." Svidrigailov says, "People assume if you see ghosts, you're sick. Isn't it possible that you have to be sick to see ghosts? You believe in an afterlife, don't you? Eternity to me is a small thing, a dull little closet, empty save for 1 or 2 spiders, some dusty bits of glass. Does this distress you? I delight in it. I would have made eternity that way had I been asked." Svidrigailov almost walks away with the whole book. He is such a fascinating, such a disturbed character.
That sounds a lot like that last line sounds a lot like I kind of, Chauncey Gardner in that movie.
Oh, Chauncey Gardner from Being There.
Yeah,
Oh,
had I been asked. I'm going to be the eternity. I don't know, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's great. Okay, and then he has this last, I just want to read 2 more brief things. Svidrigailov later on learns some very dark things about Raskolnikov, and he's essentially asking Raskolnikov to forget about his own feelings of guilt. And Raskolnikov says, "My crime doesn't affect you at all, does it?" And Svidrigailov says, "Crime? What does that mean? I found words like that have no meaning. Good, evil, those words don't seem real. They get in the way of life. Besides, what impressionable young person doesn't delude him or herself into thinking they're slayers of evil forces? Now you must face what you really are. Come to me when you're ready. Bye-bye. And then I want to read. Thank you. And then this comes near the end of the novel and near the end of the screenplay. Exterior street, day. Raskolnikov turns a corner on a road and stops, jarred to find that his route is teeming with crowds of market people. He sees a small avenue branching away from this route that is clear and quiet. His eyes are wide with the magnitude of the decision. He takes a step. He heads towards the crowd. As he walks, a dark, mournful hymn seems to break forth from a church. The numbers of people swell everywhere, the balconies, the windows, the intersections, a sea of loud, ruddy, and gray people intermixed with white-faced gentlemen, policemen, and priests. Raskolnikov is dizzy. He stops in the center of a crossroads. A large church bell vibrates in the distance. Raskolnikov, verging on ecstasy, kneels and touches his fingers to the dirt. His eyes close, his lips part, and he rocks, while the tolling bell becomes a deafening sound. Weeping, he bows and kisses the earth. He straightens and bows. He kisses the earth again. Suddenly, there is dull laughter. The hymn and the chiming have stopped. Raskolnikov wakes up from the trance and sees people eyeing him oddly, then moving on. He wipes dirt from his mouth and rises. Thank you.